Welcome back to the channel, guys. Fishing with Nordby out here on beautiful Lake Guntersville today. We got a little breeze rolling in, but it is beautiful. There are yachts out here. We got waves rolling in right now, but came out here to do a little fishing, hopefully fish deep. So we're gonna be graphing around here looking for some fish. I'm actually gonna open up the old deep dive app and see what it suggests. You guys have seen me use it a couple times in the past here. I use it more frequently than that, but we got it on the screen right now real quick. We are on Lake Guntersville. So here's where we're at. We're on the lake, and it says pattern is post spawn. It says change these options to see the best patterns for your situation. So we could change that to let's see, summertime, spawn, or pre-spawn, or fall or winter. The water temp is 76 right now, so it could be summer, it could be post-spawn. Let's do post-spawn for now, and then let's see what it's got. For the weather, it's 84 degrees right now. It's beautiful. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and go to tournament patterns. Let's see. It gives us recommendations here. So number 3, it says drop shot on ledges, stick worm offshore on flats with grass, and ledges with shell. All right, clear water, or it's got stained suggestions or dirty suggestions, but there's no dirty water right there on number 3. We're gonna be fishing that area of the lake, so that's what we got. A ledge, a stick worm. All right, so it said a drop shot with shell on the ledge, so we're gonna look for that today. And then that's for the afternoon. For sunset, doesn't have a ton. It really recommends, it gives 3 for that offshore bite, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's click on more, what it says. It says watermelon candy for the bait on a drop shot, and then it gives you examples of the ledges and what they look like on side imaging. That's pretty neat. And it gives you an example of the retrieve. It says a spinning rod 610 to 7.2. Perfect. We're gonna have to rig us up a drop shot with our 7-foot medium spinning rod. It's got something else that's really cool and new out called water clarity estimate. Check that out. What that is, you can see at the bottom there, it says clear, stained, or dirty. It tells you what parts of the lake are the clearest, what parts are stained, and what parts are dirty. If we go up here to the north end, look at this. That part is totally dirty. But if you're wanting to fish for bedding fish, fish are on beds right now, bluegill are on beds. We can look and try to find the clearest water. Looks like most of it is fairly stained with, it's like in between the clear and the stained color, with number 3 out here being our clearest. So that's exciting. I like that. We're going to be using that a lot for tournaments, that water clarity estimator. That's really neat. A lot of times I look at Google Maps when I'm trying to find the water clarity. Something else cool that Deep Dive added is water inflow. It has a bottom left there, lower inflow rate, bottom right, higher inflow rate. And it gives dots all over this lake where water is coming in. You can see in the middle there, there's a high inflow coming in to Beach Creek right there in Browns, in the back of Browns Creek. High inflow, but it's got little ditches and stuff all over. And when you're scouting out water to fish and areas to fish, fish like to hang out generally year-round areas that have more inflow and more bait, more stuff moving through. So that's exciting. I'm excited to try out the inflow rate as well. We're going to be checking that at our tournaments. But our tournament patterns, so it also recommends, let's see, it gives 3 on these. It says back halves of the creeks for that post-spawn pattern, back halves. And let's just go ahead and check it out for summertime. We'll change our pattern options to summertime. Ooh, it gives 6 on the first half of the creeks. Drop shot on ledges and drop shot on flats. And there it is, shaky head and on points and road beds and offshore. So we're gonna throw shaky head today. It says green pumpkin. All right, and then this one says green pumpkin. Alright, so we got watermelon candy, green pumpkin, shaky head, drop shot. We're probably going to try a swim bait and some cranks out here deep too. Let's see what it says where we looked on the first area. It's got a stick worm on shallow offshore flats and drop shot, shaky head on ledges. Alright, it also says a Carolina rig on ledges and a Nico rig. That's a lot of options, so I'm excited to come out here today. First, we're going to look for some fish. Second, we're going to cast to them, try and catch them, and we're going to try what this app recommends. It's not always right, but it's going to give you an idea of where to start or where to fall back on if you're not getting a bite doing what you like doing. So let's go find some fish, hopefully catch some big ones today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Try to give you as many tips and tricks along the way to catch more fish, help you land more fish, and we got a ton of fun tournament episodes I put out, so subscribe if you haven't. Let's get to fishing. Sorry for all the talking. Well, I'm gonna tie on a big old shaky head. Throw it down there first, see what happens. Drag this on the bottom. We got a hard bottom with some shell. I graphed over, saw a few fish. We'll see if they want it. The app said watermelon candy on the color, so I have my favorite plum or red bug bullworm. So I'm gonna throw this monster monster bullworm on. This thing's like a foot long at least, probably like 13 inches. We're gonna go ahead and stick the hook out because if they get it, we want to be sure we hook them. And I'm gonna throw a bunch of thump gel on it because they will eat it if that's on there. Suck it in. Okay, got it all the way up by the head. That's a giant worm. I really hope we can find them eating that. That'd be cool. Big old worm. Might be too big for him. Find out. Just gonna drag it nice and slow. Beautiful day. It's almost hot. We also got swim bait rigged up, throw at them, drop shot, big crankbait, jerk bait. We'll try it all, see if they eat. I think the app said a normal size shaky head, and this is more than a mag shaky head. This is like snake. Throw an old snake down there. If you didn't see the snake video I put out last year with Laker, go watch Fishing with a Live Snake. That was epic. Just dragging this big sucker down there. We'll see what happens. Well, 10 casts later, nothing on the mag shake. Let's try a little swim bait. A little swim bait. They are out here on the ledge. I see them. Where the app said, throw a little, I had a little Demiki head on here. Let's try it. Did not cast that far enough. Maybe I did. Sinking down on a few. There we go, first one hooked up. Just fishing it kind of like a little hair jig. Let's see what we got here. Fighting hard, whatever it is. And it's a white bass. There are some white bass down there. Those largies mix in with them big time. Those are fun. Could flay those up. Yeah, I'll throw them in the well. We'll flay them up. Why not? Throw it in the old thump net. Gotta be some largies in there with them. Got one on the double. We might have two on the double. We got something good, whatever we got. Oh gosh, we might have a bass on the double. What we got? Yeah, we got a salargy. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Had to throw a little swim bait on there. Yes. Look at that. Oh, man, I need the net on him almost. I'm just gonna lip him. Oh, wow. How about that one? That'll work. There's a 3.5. Beautiful. Beautiful largemouth. Woo, chunk. All right, they wanted the swim bait. That's cool. Okay, buddy. Don't tell your friends we just caught you. Don't, you hear? We need to catch more. There he goes. Wow. I think we had two on there, guys, because my bottom one broke off. That's crazy. We had two fish on there. Oh man, broke it off. That's cool though. Wow. I think my swim bait fell off. I wonder if they'd hit a jerk bait down there on the ledge. Let's try it out. A little deeper jerk bait. They might. Throw it way past them, get down to them. Did not get it down to him. Nothing on the watermelon candy jerk bait. I mean, finesse worm. Threw it for a few casts. That swim bait's all we've been able to get him to eat. Interesting. There we go. All right, man, that's a good one. I think it's a largie. He's coming to jump. Oh yeah, wow. All right, pick the swim bait back up. Got one. He's coming up. Oh, that's a big one too. All right, that's a nice one there. Woo! Man, I need my net out doing this. Wow. That's fun. That's so fun. Hey, he's bigger than I thought he was. He smoked it too. I don't want to flip him. His teeth probably cut the line. Alright, look at that. That's how you want him to eat it. A little baby Z2 swim bait. Check it out, guys. There it is. Baby Z2. That's a Valor Demiki head. You can get them at baitworks.com. Link down below. Use my link for me. Get those baby Z2s too. Another 3.5, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. There he goes, back down to the deep water. Smoked it. That's so cool. I think we're still good on our line not breaking. Gonna regret that when I set the hook on the next one. There he is, another one smoked it. Came out of nowhere. That's a baby. That is a baby. Wow. Figured out what to make them bite. They didn't want anything dragging on the bottom. I didn't try a drop shot, but I think that pretty much sums it up. They want swim bait moving. They want it moving. Well, let's try the deep crank. Haven't tried that yet. Tip for deep cranking, go ahead and wet your line so you don't burn your thumb chucking that big thing. Don't want the crankbait either. Alright, let's tie on the old drop shot. I like using a 1/0 hook or 2/0, and then I throw either a 1/2 or a 3/8 ounce down there on these ledges. We're gonna go with the 3/8 today because it's not very windy, not much current. And I take this hook, I go about 12 to 15 inches up the line, tie a polymer knot just like this. I take the end of that line, run it back through the eyelet so it keeps that hook straight out just like that. And then I got a bullet weights tactical black drop shot weight, and that way it doesn't fling off when you catch them. It has that line tie, a round eye. Like, unlike your traditional drop shot weights, they have that easy tie, but you always end up losing your weights. Then, just gonna do a cinch, improved clinch knot. Tie that on there real quick. Maybe. And the way I rig it, I just skin hook the nose of that worm, just like that. Slide it all the way up. Now I put that hook all the way through the body and just leave it out like that. Leave it exposed. Unless you're fishing around brush, but we are not. So, let's get us one. A lot of fish down there. It's gonna be getting them to eat. There we go, first cast with the drop shot, guys. Wow, they wanted something off the bottom. That's awesome. Because we tried the big shaky head and the small shaky head. Same worm as the small shaky head. We get one first cast on the drop shot. That's amazing. All right, thank you, Lord. Figuring them out, figuring them out. That's how you gotta do it on tournament day too. Sometimes you'll catch them on, say, that big shaky head. Then on tournament day, they don't want it. They're moody. Fish are moody. That's awesome. All right, that fish got us all wrapped up. We're just gonna pop the worm off until we can get this knot out. There we go. Okay. Just bite the tip off the worm and get back in there. Watermelon candy, Strike King finesse worm. Money. Okay, we have caught bass doing 3 different things. We caught them on the Baby Z2 swim bait. We also caught them on a little paddle tail swim bait, and we caught them on the drop shot. We tried the mag shaky head, we tried the small shaky head, nix. Tried the deep crank, nothing. And then first cast with the drop shot, we just caught one, but they were hitting that swim bait pretty good. Had to make them react to it. They were just kind of sitting there, had to kind of twitch it weird, make them want to go over and eat it. It's a hot, calm day. They're a little lethargic, I think, but we've caught a few, and we caught a white bass. So let's get back in there, throw that drop shot back in there, see if we can pull out a couple more. That was exciting. Fish are schooling out here. I don't know if I can get to it. I didn't make it. They're schooling out there though. Fishing that drop shot and they're just busting out here. Chasing shad, I guess. There's one. We got us one, guys. We got some boats coming by. So I'm gonna be a little sneaky with him for now. Be a little sneaky with him. He's on there though. Gotta be careful fishing these ledges on your home lake. But everybody watching my YouTube channel knows where I'm fishing. Probably. Kinda. But if you're out here, you can see the exact spot. Oh gosh. Wonder how big this dude is. It's a good one. Probably need the net. Woo, yeah. Woo, that's the big one of the day. Big time. Look where I hooked him. Right where it's supposed to. That'll work. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look how fat that fish is, and he still ate. That is a 4.5, 5 pounder. We gotta get a selfie with that dude. Woo! Thing is so fat. My goodness. All right, buddy. See ya. Go back home. Wow. Okay, drop shot. I switched up to a little heavier weight. Get down there a little quicker. We're in 20 feet. Feel the bottom a little better. Smoked it. That'll work. All right, just getting back into the dock. Gonna load the boat. That was fun outing, guys. We caught a bunch of fish on swim baits and the drop shot. That biggest one came on the drop shot. That was neat. Fun fishing out deep offshore on Lake Guntersville. So I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless you. We're gonna be making a lot more videos out here. We're gonna keep using the deep dive app. It's pretty neat, especially going to new lakes, places I've never been when I'm scouting out stuff. So it works pretty good here on Guntersville, and I'm excited to use it some more. So especially that water clarity and the inflow new updates they have. Pretty sweet, especially after a rain. You can find where those fish are flooding the back of the creeks. But we're gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless you. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode here at Fishing with Norby.